going on YouTube? Hope everybody having a good day. It's been a long time since I've uploaded, and if you're new here, you may not notice. So everybody that's new to the channel, my name is Cleveland. Welcome. This is the Fish Corner. This is my fish room. I've turned my garage into a fish room. So as you can see, it's a bunch of different tanks around me. I have a 800-gallon pond right here. I have a 225-gallon saltwater aquarium right here to the side of me. Behind me, I have a 240-gallon aquarium, freshwater, and behind you, I have a 150-gallon freshwater aquarium as well. So we're going to do an update. This is an update for a lot of you that's already been around, and for those of you that's new here, you're in for a treat. You're in for seeing a bunch of aquariums, freshwater fish, saltwater fish, turtles. You're going to see some cool stuff. A lot of DIY projects. Matter of fact, this whole room is DIY, to be honest with you. I mean, every single thing you see from the stands to the walls, like I've done everything in here. I mean, this right here, all that. So let's go ahead and take a look at this fish room. And before we go any further, if you're enjoying the video so far, smack the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload. And also like the video. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this fish room. All right, so let's start off with this 150 right here. We got our flower horn in here. We still don't have a name for him yet. Nothing has stuck. Got watermarks on the side of the tank. But anyway, so yeah, got a beautiful flower horn in here. We got a bunch of dove feste fry. This is an update for y'all. Look at the, hold on, let me get the, so this is pretty much an update for some of y'all. This is an update on the dove feste fry. This is the biggest one. So you can see how he's really starting to color up. So for those of you that don't know, I have a very large male Parachromis dovi. I also have a beautiful true red tear, also known as a feste. I have a bunch of different names, but she's beautiful. And they bred and they gave us these amazing looking fry. So these are the biggest ones. I've been trying to grow some out so I can show y'all what they're gonna look like. I threw 9 in here. All 9 are still here. The flower horn is not picking them off or anything. And then down here, we have some more of the dove feste fry. I had to separate them because they were just in here murdering each other. I mean, they were just picking each other off. I mean, it's likely that's kind of like, that's what happens. That's what happens when you grow these fry out. You know, that's what's gonna happen. So it's happening here. So I separated them again. Anyway, so this is a 75-gallon aquarium right here. So pretty much these are just a grow out. These are gonna be available for sale. I have my little breeding tank of ghost shrimp. Also some snails in here that's been breeding. Check out the egg sacs. That's an egg sac right there. So those egg sacs are everywhere. And then, yeah, bunch of ghost shrimp. We got a pregnant one in here somewhere. Can't find her. There she go. Yeah. So these ghost shrimp is for my lionfish. We have a 75-gallon aquarium in the house with the lionfish in there. So over here, we have a very large Florida soft-shell turtle. She's in her house right now, chilling. So anyway, this is a 225-gallon aquarium. I will be building her something massive in the second fish room. Some leftover tilapia from last night's dinner. Down below, I built this enclosure for my two turtles. I have a Mississippi map and an African side neck, basking platform, DIY sump right there. A lot of area for them to crawl out. My female is an African side neck. My African side neck turtle is a female, so she could come out, lay eggs, whatever the case may be. And that's a 40-gallon aquarium right there, filled up. All right, we got a 225-gallon aquarium right here. We have our panther grouper, our white spot grouper, yellowhead eel, and we have a tessellata eel right there. So this tank is kind of boring. You know, sometimes the predators, these kind of predators, groupers, they tend to be ambush predators. So they don't really just swim around. They wait for the food to come on out, grab it, and go right back. So we got to get some life into this aquarium. But we need to get this big guy out. He's like 13 inches. So he's going to go into this pond that I'm going to build right here. 1,800-gallon pond. You see the blue tape right there? That's the footprint. That's the layout. So right there, I plan on having a nice viewing panel right there in the front. And then the rest just plywood. So stay tuned for that. We got a sump right here on a 225-gallon aquarium. I also have these two above the tank trash can sumps on this same aquarium. I wanted to have a lot of room, a lot of space for beneficial bacteria, for biological media, so I could have my beneficial bacteria colonizing and things like that. I also plan on doing something dope for a refugium for not only this aquarium, but it's also going to be filtering this pond. So these two trash cans are gonna come from here into this aquarium, from this aquarium into the pond, and then from the pond back into this system, one full loop. And then also on this 150, I got an above the tank sump that I built right here. This thing is ridiculous. Look at how good it's keeping this thing clean though. All I got to do is top off, just topping off. Sometimes I got to get in there and grab a vac for the pleco, and then again, same DIY above the tank sump on this 225 right here. So all of my filtration is I'm trying to have all of the filtration DIY. All right, we have this 240 right here. It's home to my albino Oscar. We have a Vieja. We have a Green Bay Snook. We have a Jaguar Cichlid. We have a giant red-tailed gourami. We have another Vieja right here. We have the Madagascar Cichlid, also known as a Starry Night Cichlid. Water spots on the glass, looking ugly. We have a striped Raphael catfish. I have like 7 different species of catfish in here. I mean, I have the Synodontis catfish. I have the Jaguar catfish right there. I have the spotted Raphael catfish in here. I got the 4-line Pictus catfish in here. I have a sun catfish in here. And there's a spotted Raphael catfish right there sticking out. I also have in here a big pleco. See his tail right there. I'm also having here a Delhazy Bichir. There's my upside down catfish right there. And that's it. And this is an 8-foot long, 2 foot wide, 2 foot tall, 240-gallon aquarium. Down below in this 40-gallon right here, I have a bunch of the Dovi Feste fry. This was the second batch. So these are the first ones that ever came out of the pond, and then a month later these came out, and they pretty much just self-sustained this capacity. I mean, there was a bunch. We don't have them anymore. This is what we have left. I put some more in here actually, But I do have in here a treat. I have in here a black nasty cichlid. And where is he at? And then I also have in here an electric blue Jack Dempsey somewhere. Now both of these fish are hiding because all of these fry that's sitting out right here are all Doveye Feste fry. Let's see if I could. Come on now. There we go. There's the black nasty right there. Made them think we were getting some food up in here. There you go. So that's the black nasty right there. I don't know where the electric blue is. I don't know where the electric blue Jack Dempsey is, but it's in here somewhere. But yeah, look at that black nasty. Cool looking fish. All right, so moving on. This is new right here. So this is my little worm breeder. As you know, a bunch of these freshwater fish, they eat worms. So I decided to start breeding my own worms. So I have about 500 or 600 worms in here. Let's take a look. Look at that. All right, doing this thing. Baby worms. Baby worms. Look at that. They doing their thing. All right, so it's looking good. I'll go ahead and give it a nice spray down. This is filtered water. It's just some RO water, RODI water. You don't want to use tap water on your worms. So yeah, so 6 months later, 6 months down the line, I'm gonna have an abundance of worms where I will no longer be buying food for my fish, or not as much. And I put this tap right here for the worm tea. If you want to know more about worm tea, worm castings, and things like this, also check this out, some worm food. Yeah, so yeah, sorry y'all, I didn't do this with y'all in the video. I've been busy. I know a bunch of y'all been wondering where I've been. That's why I've been busy doing things like this. I got a couple other new projects that I haven't shown y'all. This right here is for the drainage that I plan on installing in the fish room. Make everything that much easier. We're gonna stop off at this 800 gallon last. All right, we come around the corner. 54 gallon. Some of y'all might have caught the video I posted online. I left it up there for a second. So I had a heater that fried all the fish I had in here. So yeah, so I had to break this tank down, clean it, rescape it, and then I added some more fish. So all these are Doveye Feste fry, but I have 2 umbi cichlids in here. Yeah, I said it, 2 umbi cichlids. One umbi is right there. Right there, that's one umbi. And then the second umbi is usually around the bottom. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so one is right there, and then the other one is right, come on, where you at? Right there. It's hard to spot them. I see them both. But anyway, 2 umbi cichlids in here. So that's gonna be cool, see them grow out. And like I said, they've been just eating each other. So I had to separate them, or I wanted to separate them so I could kind of limit the loss. Even now, they're still doing their thing. I mean, it's crazy. Got to start selling these. All right, so this 60 gallon down here, it's just full of more fry. I don't have anything else for the tank, so why not separate them, right? So 60 gallon down here, Regular little hang on the back. I have a 55-gallon up here. This is a saltwater quarantine. DIY sump. 37-gallon over here, nothing in it. I just got copepods in here, really. But other than that, nothing else in here. So basically, another quarantine tank. I have two 20 gallons right here. Both of these are quarantine as well, saltwater quarantine. I got a ton of brine shrimp in here that I've been growing out, so been feeding them, hoping that they get to adult size so I can start feeding my fish brine shrimp. I also have right here nice 125 DIY filtration on it. We have a saddleback grouper right here. We have the Niger trigger right here. We have the striped pufferfish right there. We have the emperor snapper right here. I also have the stars and stripes pufferfish. I have an undulated trigger. Let's see, there we go. Got the undulated trigger right here, also known as the orange line. And I have a beautiful pineapple trigger in here somewhere. Beautiful, beautiful pineapple trigger. Where you at? I don't know. I don't know where he is. It's in here somewhere. Anyway, down below, let me cut the light on. All right, down below, I have a 125-gallon reservoir tank. Now this is where I store all of my salt water. Got my RODI water filter system right here. I have my water manifold right here. This is all RODI water that comes in. This is for the 225, the 55, the other, the 125. This is for the 37-gallon. So I need to plumb in a drain. So when I go ahead and need to do my aquarium maintenance, open some valves, drain right into the sink. Another DIY trash can sump. Look at the flow on this 125. Look at the water. Crystal clear, right? Still use a little water change. The flow ain't, I don't have that much flow. That's the reason why I have so much cyano right there. It's not even a lot, but I have cyano. I'll clean that with the water changes. And if I wanted to prevent that, probably put another power head right here, push that way. Even one over here or something. So over here, I have some more insulation panels because I'm currently adding more insulation to the door. And I plan on doing something real cool with this once I'm done with that. Stay tuned for that. Right here, we got the refrigerator, phytoplankton, all that good stuff. So, sorry about the light, y'all. All right, so I'll have you look at it from this angle. So, we got some copepods right there. I have phytoplankton right there. That failed. I gotta try again. So I just threw some more copepods in there, and then I threw some more copepods in there, and then I added some more phyto feast just to feed them or whatever. But growing out some copepods. That way, when we do get like a mandarin dragonette, you know, we're good. We don't have to keep buying copepods. So maybe I'll do copepods right there, then I'll do some tigers right there, and then do some other ones right there. Anyway, or I might try again with the phyto feast. I had the brine shrimp right there. I took the brine shrimp out and put all the brine shrimp in here, and I mean it's millions in here. You can't even see them, but those are all the eggs that hatched. Some of the egg shells are right there, but I see them all through the water column. And what they eat is spirulina and also the phyto feast. So let me show you. So I can feed them the spirulina right here. Just take a little bit, drop the spirulina in there, feed them. Already got a sponge filter over there. And then that's probably what I'll do with these copepods. I'll probably take out some of these copepods put them in this one, or I'll even put some more in here since it's already got the light on it. And then just start growing them out in here as well. Because I already got some in here. You can't see them. You can. I can see them. You can't really see them on camera. It's much easier with the naked eye. But yeah, so this is also what I've been up to, y'all. Just in case you've been wondering. Been busy. Look how this little setup is. Got the cups right there. Fill them up, right? Pull it on out. Yeah. So, and then right here is the top off water. Not really top off water here. Right here is the salt water. So these are both 2.5 gallons. So I can make 5 gallons of salt water right here, and then just refill these containers as needed. The lights are on a timer. But yeah, oh yeah. So let's get to this beast right here. This is an 800-gallon pond. Right here, this is just a facade around the kiddie pool. I threw the canopy up there so I can hang the lights, so I can grow plants and things like that. Let's take a look. And so the plastic helps with the humidity in this room. Without the plastic, the humidity would be off the charts in here. But it definitely keep it down. Anyway, let's take in this magnificent work of art. Like, I mean, as soon as I open it up, what do you see? You see all these plants. Absolutely beautiful, right? Here are the waterfalls. I mean, and look at the leaves. Like, look at the leaves. Crazy, insane, huge. Yep. So obviously, this pond is doing an amazing job with the plants. The plants is doing an amazing job with the pond. No algae. I don't have to come in here and scrub nothing. All the nutrients, the plants are sucking it all up and growing. I mean, look at this one over here. Look at this cannon. I mean, look how lush that is. It's insane to have that in an indoor pond. Pothos growing off the chain. Double waterfall right there. Waterfall over there. We got a jumping arowana. Is he gonna jump for y'all? He might. I don't want him to, but he might. So we got a big, probably like a 2-foot arowana right here. We have some red doubles and Midas cichlids in here. We got 2 Buddy Crawford. We got 2 red Atabapo pikes in here. There's one of them. This guy's a beast. There go the Feste right there. There go mom to all the fry that I just showed you. Where's dad? The male Dovi, he's somewhere in here. And there's actually fry in here currently at the moment. But I'm not taking them out. Just go ahead and let whatever's going to happen to him. Let nature do its thing. I don't have any more room for him. We also have in here a red-tailed bricon. We have in here African pike, which is right there. Yeah, look at that. Red Atabapo pike. And a bunch of beautiful red devils. And there goes another flower horn right there. But yeah, I want to show you the male Dovi. There you go. Look at that big male Dovi. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. See his blue tail through the water, through the waterfall. All the ripples and everything can't disguise the beauty of this fish. But yeah. So yeah, there go mom and dad right there. But yeah, this pond has been nothing but pure joy since I set it up. Once I got the humidity under control, just pure pleasure. Like I said, so easy to maintenance. I don't do any water changes. I've changed the water one time when I potted this plant just a few weeks ago, and the water was really murky. Other than that, the plants suck up the nitrates. I mean, I just top it off. I top it off when I need to, and it stays like this. It's insane. These plants the plants are the reason why the pond works as well as it does. Oh yeah, check out that we got a couple little peppers growing over here. I gotta pull that one. That one's getting kind of old now. Yeah. But yeah. Alright, so and then all the lights. These are grow lights to make sure that these plants have the light they need to thrive, right? They got the nutrients from the fish waste, they got the lights to grow, and it shows that it works. We got one more tank in the house, but I'll show you that in another video. All right, y'all, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you were inspired by something. And if not, I hope that you were entertained by something. If you were, any of those things, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. It'll just let you know whenever I upload a video. And everybody, if you enjoyed the video, like the video. I'm gonna catch y'all on that next one. Peace.